I'm happy to report to you that James Bond type craziness can happen in real life. This story is about two crazy ass inmates in a Canadian prison deciding that when they leave the prison, or actually basically they're going to leave on their own terms, and they're going to do it in style, by the way, too. They're going to get a helicopter and some rope and try to break the hell out of the prison. Now, obviously, these inmates had to plan with some outside help in order to make this happen. How they did this was they told some outside friends to go ahead and hire a helicopter tour company to, show them around a little bit. And then what ended up happening is once they were in the area of the prison, the friends took out their guns, put it to the dude's head and said, hey, basically you have to listen to everything we're about to tell you. So obviously the next step is lowered the ropes down to the guys. They escaped out, climbed up the ropes, or were taken off and they were still hanging on the ropes, something like that, and they were actually able to escape the prison, which is nuts. And what makes it even more crazy is that this was actually done in broad daylight. So there were some witnesses out there that were basically saying, man, this was some shit that you only see in a movie, which I agree. I mean, how often do you get a chance to see something like that actually happen? Probably once in a lifetime chance. Now, to show you how smart this guy actually was, he decided that once he was out, he was going to call into a radio station pleading his innocence. No idea why in the hell that guy did that, but after he did all that too, they ended up getting a white SUV to get away in, and they ended up getting caught by the cops. I mean, you don't think they're actually gonna get away, did you? And then on top of all of that, the pilot wasn't actually hurt, he wasn't injured at all. He actually was able to return to the original spot where his tour company is actually at. All in all, these dudes are some badass dudes. I mean, you have to know really exactly what it is that you want to do in order to make this shit go down. I mean, if I were to try to escape from prison, I'd want to try to go out like that. I mean, I'm gonna remember this for the rest of my life. Last but not least, your boy Lil Wayne is having some trouble, basically some drug problems, and if you haven't heard about this, then you probably don't have the internet, and if you don't have the internet, then how the hell are you watching this video? So the reports are that Lil Wayne was having some seizures because he had a codeine overdose. Now, what that is people call that Seizure in the South, and what they do is they mix codeine with alcohol, and it makes you, basically they say it makes you just slow down. That's where that chopped and screwed music comes from, or at least that's what I've heard where it comes from. Now, TMZ first reported that he was on his deathbed, that he had tubes all over the place, that he was dying and all this other craziness, I guess just to maybe possibly hype up the story. But then at the same time, it could have been that bad, but they ended up taking it down because they didn't want it to seem too overdramatic. Now, it was dramatic though, because he did have a lot of people coming to see him. A lot of his friends like Nicki Minaj and Birdman were coming through, checking on him, and they were sending out tweets letting people know, hey, everything is cool with him. And then Lil Wayne, or somebody who had control of Lil Wayne's Twitter account, was able to tweet out something about he's doing fine and yada yada woo. Now, this is a serious situation though, because he was in the hospital for about 6 days, and obviously you're not going to stay in the hospital for that long unless there's something wrong with you. And but I do hope that he has a speedy recovery, even though I really cannot stand this dude. I mean, I don't wish death or despair upon anybody, but at the same time, it's like, fuck, Lil Wayne, man, get your shit together. Dude, I listened to you back in the day when you were like 14 and Birdman wouldn't even let you swear on your tracks. Then you turn into some dude that's wearing tight pants and talking all sorts of shit about my Miami Heat. Dude, you need to calm yourself down, man. Get yourself together. So that's it for today's video. If you guys like it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe, visit me on Facebook, visit me on Twitter. Also, subscribe. I think I already said that. I'm running out of things to say and it's late and I'm tired. Peace out.